Okay, hey friends, welcome back to the beginner crochet series. Hey, listen, I've been kind of watching all over TikTok, YouTube, etc., trying to see where I can help best at. And the first thing we're going to talk about is your first row of chains, right? Chain stitches, excuse me. Okay, so some of the problems I'm seeing, I saw one girl, she couldn't figure out why the yarn kept moving on her hook. Another guy, his tension was off. I've seen several kind of like that. So first thing I want everyone to do is, if you can, get to a table. This will help you steady your hands and yourself, because when you're trying to kind of crochet while just kind of in the air, like a lot of us, I shouldn't say vets, but people who have done it for a while do, as you're learning, it can kind of make things a little wonky. So get to a table. You want to steady your hands, right? So that's first. Second, now I'm not left-handed, so forgive me, my left-handed friends. Maybe put this in front of a mirror. That could probably help you. The next thing, I think everyone is okay with this, that from the videos that I've seen, creating your hook, right? Your hook. Oh my gosh, your initial loop. And let me come a little closer. So I think we're all good there. Putting your hook through. You do not ever want to leave this much space. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. I saw one young man, in every thing he was doing, it was so loose. You do not want to leave. Excuse me, I'm getting all tangled up. You do not ever want to leave this much space in your thing, in your chain. Okay? So I'm going to start over. The way I hold my yarn, you have your flat hand. I do this. Do we call, is that, oh look, shadow. You remember you made the little shadow puppets back in school? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Gonna turn to the side. So I'm going to assume at this point, this is how I do my cast on. Ooh, I'm using the wrong term there, I'm sorry. But this is how I put my yarn on my hook, right? This part is the waste yarn. This part is what you're going to work with, right? Here. Here's where you are. Your fingers are going to go around the knot right here. So at this point, you should be able to hold your yarn here. And another thing, I personally do not like the ergonomic hooks, because they only leave this much space sometimes for you to work with. With the metal hook, honey, if you make a mistake and crochet down here all the way up, it's okay. Second, where this groove is, I like to put my thumb here. Okay, in there. Actually, I do more of this. You will interchange your fingers here, right? So if anything, I need some of y'all to loosen up your fingers. When I'm watching, some of y'all's tension is incredibly, like, stretch your fingers. The yarn, it's not going to break. And if it does break, take it back, because it's cheap or it's terribly made. Your middle finger and your thumb should be here. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, the same thing on this side also. So this is how I'm working. I'm sitting a little awkward. I'm glad you guys can't see me. Right? But we're going to focus on your left hand right now. And see this finger, how I automatically, and this comes with practice, y'all. This is going to act as your index finger. It's going to act as your guidance. I curl these two fingers in, and I grab my working yarn. This waste yarn just hangs. I'm going to grab here. Okay, let me make sure I stay on camera. This finger controls my tension. You'll see some people do it twice, or some people even wear a ring, right? Where they want it to hold, because they may not like the yarn rubbing their finger. But essentially, you look like this. Okay? The space you will work in is here. I saw a video earlier, and she's holding it here, and it was very kind of loose. If you hold it here at the knot, go under and pull through. That's it. Let's do it again. You're here, under, pull through. Okay, your index finger here is holding the new loop. Lift it up, pull through. This here is controlling the tension. Your bottom to your pinky finger, and I don't know the other finger, y'all, is controlling where the yarn is going. Okay, there we go. So now oh, and also let's stop here. I have chained on 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to jump up the chain. Okay, I was here. Oop, now I'm moving it. I was here. I'm going to move up. And you see how instantly I put my index finger there so that I wouldn't have this happen, right? Okay. Again, go back to your form. Like that. Okay, so we're here. I like to chain up 5. I hold that. Move my finger, move my next set of, move my finger up the chain row. 1, 2. Again, see how that, once I get caught, I say, okay, it's feeling a little loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. Hold that. Slide down if you have to. So it's going to be almost a movement like that, right? Or you can, if you're more comfortable with your middle finger, and then this, your index finger is also holding, right? 1, 2, 3, move up. 1, 2, 3. Now notice on my right hand, in this groove here, they're here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now your chain, obviously I have years of experience. My chain is going to be pretty smooth, but if you need to go back, don't be afraid to start over. As a matter of fact, I want you to practice it, right? So again, we're gonna do our, however you were taught or however you know to do your, I think it's called a fisherman's loop, right? Gonna start here, wrap around your index finger, grab that. I mainly grab, and not tight, y'all. Don't, the yarn isn't going anywhere. Don't stab yourselves in the hand with your fingers, okay? Gentle, because this is going to control your tension. You should still be able to move, right? Okay, there. Oh gosh, I'm confusing myself. I'm sorry, y'all. Boom. Your middle finger and thumb are going to clamp around the knot. Your index finger should have been holding the knot also while you were getting set up. Okay, so you see my setup. Let me move back so y'all can see it all. And let me hold up. Here we go. Then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Index finger goes to your chain, to where your chain is on the hook. Your middle finger on your left hand and your thumb move up the chain row. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hold it, move up. 1, 2, 3. Hold it, move up. All right, and you're gonna do that until you get comfortable. And listen, as you go along, also smooth this down so you can see what you did. Okay, and after a while you should start to see the V stitches, and of course cashmere starts sparking. All right, hope that helps.